that can push guys away. He's talking too much. Talking too much. Yes, ladies sometimes when girls think that guys are not watching. It's not true. They are watching. People around me have placed certain level of respect on me. But you out of nowhere just want to be dramatic or whatever.
Try to flow. Don't read me. Even if you cannot flow, don't read meaning to it.
Man wants to be in a romantic relationship with another man. Like normal straight man.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Abiola Babs. I film videos on relationship, lifestyle, and fact about life. If today is the first time you're tuning in, today is the first time you're stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider clicking on the subscribe button, subscribe. Please tell them to subscribe. Thank you. And don't forget to hit the notification bell that pops up so you get the latest video I post weekly. And to all my returning subscribers, those of you that are subscribed already, and your family members, thank you so much for coming back to watch me. Before further ado, guys, let's jump right into today's video. Today's video, I brought my VIPs, to come and talk about a special topic, but let them introduce themselves first. Who's going first?
So my name is Oluwaseyi. Is there any much more? Let's leave it like that for now.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, my name is Dimlade Kalejai, popularly known as Demka.
Today's video, they'll be talking to us about the mistakes ladies make that pushes guys away. So do not go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned and watch Abiola. What are the mistakes that gender show you people?
Alright, first and foremost, I would start with number one, being touchy. Being touchy, which could be further explained as being insensitive. Overly sensitive. That is, you overreact or you tend to take things too serious. When you have this if you dare say this, if you dare touch me, if you dare, when you have this if you dare kind of attitude, if normally people are afraid to just even ask you a question or to seek for your help, it naturally pushes guys away.
I think I had almost like the same thing planned out. So I said being a drama queen. In terms of just anything, you just make so big deal out of anything. The way guys and girls see things are so different. They are so different. We can see things and they are not so much of a big deal, but you just blow it off the roof and we are like, you just don't be. At least we consider it of the fact that we're a girl and I'm a guy, and we don't think the same way. We are not built the same way, but people just expect that.
Just expand the mind.
Wow.
So let me add more to this. Okay, I would, like I said, I talked about being overly sensitive, like being touchy, and sometimes ladies are quite, they take things personal. Yes, they take things personal.
Girls, is it true?
Okay, now let me explain it from something I recently watched. That ladies' love and guys' love are different. Now, guys' love is the love of paddy. All guys want a lady that can not only be a lover but also a friend. Now, if you're a type of person that takes things, for example, let me give you an example now. So you and a guy you are talking, and he mentions the fact that he likes ladies that are slim, or he just commented that he appreciated a particular lady, or because of something he saw about her. Now you, as perhaps you both are in a relationship, and you now take it too personal.
It's why we be saying that kind of thing. What's that?
Now let me explain why let me explain why it works, or why you shouldn't react that way. Now, like I said, ladies have this in quotes, they like this romantic kind of love, kind of mentality. They want everything to be okay. It's all about caring for them. Ladies want this caring love, but guys, they are like, they have this paddy kind of mindset. They want you to be able to have a gist, relate as a friend. Now, for example, if I were to talk to my friend about this same thing I just mentioned, that okay, I saw a particular girl, with a particular spec,
I would say it freely,
without
thinking about it.
But when you react to every single thing personally. You always relate everything he says or a guy says to yourself. You're always thinking that everything he's saying is probably having you behind it in mind. Such a thing can push a guy off. Yeah. So ladies have to calm down and just don't take everything personal. And if you perhaps you feel threatened per se, just ask the question. Just ask him. Get the affirmation from him.
But let's say for instance now you're slim and he's seeing somebody that is bigger than you with shape. She don't need to say anything also. She should just look at
No, then that's like I said, just ask.
Okay.
Okay. Let me give some other points. Not very much different, but it's somehow different. I'll say something. It's overanalyzing things, like reading a lot of meaning to little actions.
It's along this line.
Reading a lot of meaning to little actions. A guy does something and you have gone, you have traveled far. So you mean to say this? I just saw a girl walking by and I'm like, wow, I love her shoes. You didn't even compliment my shoes when you saw me today. It's not like I don't like her shoes, but then she just passed by and I couldn't stop myself.
He wants to be free to be himself. It doesn't mean he doesn't still love you or like you.
That's the point. Love is more of commitment. That doesn't mean that it will be just you and just you and just you on my mind. I can see somebody that passes by or something that just catches my
So at that
interest.
point, how do you want that to feel? You should be like, it's also fine. Or how do you expect
Try
that
to
feel?
flow. Don't read me. Even if you cannot flow, don't read meaning to it.
It's deep.
And on this same issue of insecurity, I feel what causes more insecurity in people generally is the fact that they are not sure of themselves how much they are showing love. I used to say something that if I feel as a person that I have given you or have shown you enough love that I don't feel somebody can come into my space. So no matter if I see you with a girl or if I see you with a guy as a guy now, if I see my lady now with a guy, I don't need to think about it because I feel I've done so much for someone to just come into the picture and just swoop her like that. Like, and if I keep doing enough, that point of insecurity, I don't feel it. But when you feel like you are not matching up to a certain level, and then you see somebody that matches up to that certain level, that is when you begin to feel insecure. So more insecurity deals with more of working on yourself than trying to stop the other person from noticing some certain things or doing some certain things around other people. Let him be free. If you know it is yours, when you are sure it is yours, just let him be free. Live his life.
So even if you say that I saw one girl with mad shape today, just be rolling with it.
Let's be realistic.
It can be painful.
Let's be realistic. The thing is, whether he says it or not, he's saying it and he will always see it for the rest of his life. So isn't it better that he's even real with you by voicing it out than him having it in mind, just keeping it in mind and probably now acting on it later? But for him to even say it out should have even given you a clue that he's not having ulterior motives.
Sure. If I'm having ulterior motives now, I'm in a relationship and I'm having ulterior motives and deals with someone else, I won't for any reason say it to my partner except I want it to be worked on, except I want both of us to figure it out. Or if it's just a normal thing, that is when I can say it. But if I feel like I have ulterior motives and I want to do it, I don't think I will ever mention it. Most guys can be a lot secretive. You can be a lot secretive. So if it's something I want to keep in the secret, except you find out without us saying it, except to find out on your own. But once we can voice it out, just know that it's not something that we are thinking about. It just passed our mind and just mentioned it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Another thing I would like to say that is a mistake that can push guys away is having a sharp mouth.
Yes.
He has not said one, you have said 10. And it's also linked with being disrespectful, actually. Many people I think it's a normal thing to know that men are quite a little bit big on ego. Not necessarily that they have so much ego, but at least they have this manly ego. Now, the words you say, sometimes some ladies are just too careless about what they say. They don't mind how he thinks, Can
you give us an example of what?
Okay, that ladies say that
they're not meant to say.
Okay, let me think of. Okay, for example, now a guy talks. He dresses in a particular way, and obviously he has mixed combo. That guy say, okay, quite alright. You could address it in a playful manner, and that's fine. But if with all seriousness, you just say, see the way you are dressing, and you are serious about it, not that you are joking, and you kind of just wash him down with your words. Sometimes some ladies are doing it, they are not seeing it that they are washing him down, but it's actually affecting his self-respect. All those kind of words that. And another thing, for example, the way you address a guy in public. This is even a personal thing. Now there's some ladies I say, okay, when I'm with you, just me and you like talk to me anyhow, call me anyhow. But in public, when I'm around people, you should be more careful about the way you address me. I don't know if you understand. For example, now people around me have placed certain level of respect on me, but you out of nowhere just want to be dramatic or whatever, or you want to, I don't know, but you just decide to just talk to me in a way. Okay, now this is I'm not in a relationship with you. Okay. Let's assume you are even a potential person, but at least I am not yet in a relationship with you. So I don't expect you to just come out of nowhere and just use certain words, talk in certain ways, or somebody just come and tap your head. Just do something that might, in quotes, reduce the way other people view you and look down on you. You get that kind of thing. So I think sometimes ladies are a little bit careless about that. They will not be so sensitive about the fact that you are conscious about how other people see you.
Okay, something related to part of the points I had in my head. Okay. Insulting the things he loves. Things that guys, we're not overly big on things like that. You can just say, guy, there's this particular face cap he loves. See, and we know that the cap is not fine.
Yes.
We know that it is not fashion wise at all. But he loves seeing himself in the cap.
Yes.
And then you just see one time, you're just like, is everything you put on this cap doesn't mean that this cap is not fine.
Yeah.
You find a way to, like you said, playfully go about it. Or okay, there was this thing that happened. Now this is related. There was this very picture I took and I loved it. There was this very picture I took. I really loved the picture. I used it as my DP. I used it as my Instagram profile picture too. And I loved the picture. And then I sent it to.
her.
And the first reply, she was like, I don't even like this picture.
Wow, can you imagine?
And that was the day that the picture just left off my social media and everything, because I felt like even if you didn't like the picture, you had seen that for me to have posted this picture a few times.
Can I say, baby, it's not really fine like that to
just say
no, in fact, let me contribute, please. Let me say this that
it's not fine.
No. Let me lay this with them, because these are some of the mistakes that pushes some guys away. Guys don't want they don't want, as a lady, like you being a lady to a guy, they don't want you to be a competitor. They want you to be an ally. Guys to guys relationship is competitive relationship, but guys to ladies relationship is ally, partner, supporter. So anytime you want to address anything with a guy, never come from a attacking or straightforward direct angle. He would not even adjust. And if he won't adjust, because his ego will come up, he will just be offended. But if you first acknowledge the fact that he even chose that, by the time you first acknowledge it, respect it, come as an ally, wow. So you like this kind of thing? Well, not bad. I like your choices. But what if? Have you seen this? You use some. You now make it look like you are with him, but you now make him feel like, what if give him a suggestion as a suggestion? Men will take, or guys will take a suggestion from a lady better than a direct order or information or command.
There's this particular thing I used to do when some people take pictures, and they're not, because I'm a mobile photographer. So whenever I see that someone takes a picture and it's not looking so good, the first reply I always give them, you are finding this picture, but as a photographer, no good at all. I try to shift the blame from I in the picture to the person that took the picture. So, and shift to that kind of, you cannot throw the banter onto the photographer, but somehow you get to the point that
the picture is
not. So you can just find a creative way to get your point across, and don't just attack girls.
Please calm down, please.
All right. So another thing that can push guys away, is talking too much.
So guys
Talking too much.
like,
Yes, I see. Ladies, sometimes when girls think that guys are not watching, it's not true. They are watching. For example, like I said, sometimes.
Wait, so are you saying that if I have gist, I cannot come and tell you that? It's not something.
Relationship need to be around the guy only.
Yes, even with your fellow girls. Yes, a guy, it's a no for guys.
It gets to a point where you cannot control the things you are saying because you have gone too far.
Yes.
In discussion.
It can't feel so safe. In fact, if you are not a gossip, that's worse, because especially if you not even decide to now gossip with him. Yes, just forget.
And the funny thing is that ladies used to think that thing is sexy. They used to think that bringing gossips to their man is, if the guy is condoning it, maybe because he doesn't just want to voice out, but most of the time, let other people be. Let them just leave their matter to themselves. Don't bring everything to me. Every small thing you pick from this discussion, pick from someone.
Someone said that gossip, people that gossip, they are insecure. Plus, he will not also feel safe. A man or a guy always prefers a woman who he feels his personal things are safe with. Because normally we tend not to have many secrets, but at least if we are to have you as a friend or as a partner, we will share some personal struggles with you. Now, if you are a lady that we know that talks a lot and you gossip, obviously we don't see you as a safe space. We don't see you as a safe space, so we definitely, that's the push we are.
Something I was thinking about saying, but I didn't really put it, is something related to the line I think you were saying. When you begin to talk too much, it gets to a point where you are not representing your guy well outside. When you are not representing
yes, when he begins to get scared of whatever will come out of your mouth. Yes.
So your mouth is bad.
I like to be proud that my lady or my woman is in the midst of people, and everybody can see her as somebody they want to be with because she's calm, she's collected, she says the right things at the right time.
At the right time.
And just like someone who can represent you well in who you are. Yeah. So there's a certain way at which people view me, represent me in that same area. And don't just be anything or anybody when you are with me. It's just me and you. I've known you. There's a reason why I like you, so I saw you for who you are. But when you're outside, at least try to represent the guy well. It's not just even about, there are sometimes that you cannot become. We can't always let's say the truth. Sometimes that you can't become as humans. Sometimes that we have to be rough or something. But just make sure that in all you do represent the person you're in a relationship with, represent him well, so that people can see you and be like, that's this girl, this guy's babe.
Even for yourself, I know, but even for yourself, you need to represent the guy. Represent yourself well. In fact, because for example now, you are not. What if a lady that is not in a relationship?
Sure.
You are not even yet in a relationship, and let me use the word, a correct guy. At least people attract a correct kind of man. Represent your own self well. Because we want to be sure that you would not, we can be sure of what you would say per time. Because when you talk too much, you gossip, you talk a lot, people can't guarantee what you will say and when you will say it. You can't guarantee.
And you attract the kind of person you are.
Yes, and definitely you will have friends that are in that category.
Then they'll come and gossip with you. Then you move together.
Yes. I can't point to.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing is, this is what I have to say, very important.